today I came back, so I have the some Hashboard S15. So someone is a zero, someone is blocked somewhere. So that's why today I need to show you how can you resolve this problem. So because this is a very different, it's not like T17, S17 plus, S19, because this one the ground is different. So today we work together to see what is going on with this one. But really, what I find this one is the ground is different. But this is my first time I see this Hashboard, so we try to fix this one. So one of our customers brought that one. He said you need to fix this one. So let's do it. We figure out to see what is going on. So I have the four Hashboard. So one is a zero, two is a zero. So one I take for the parts, and one is blocking on some chip. So this we try. So this one I bring for the parts. So I have the three Hashboard you need to fix for today. So this one we put aside for right now. This is for parts. So let's go. We do with this one. We start this one first. So for this model, you need exactly these tools. So if you have these tools, you need to, because the chip is with the glue, you can clean chip glue very easily with these tools. So all of time I'm like S9, A6, A4. I'm working with this one because he clean the glue is very well, very easy. So right now we need to check this one fast. So if you see here, I want to show you what is exactly the point. So anytime if you measure the value for return back and for the clock, and the return back. So if you see this here is the capacitor. So you don't have the ground here. So what you do for the ground to confirm, you have the return back, you have the clock, something. So this is for the return back, the ground for the return back. So you one point you're touching here, the other one, this one is the point of the return back. So if you take your measurement, for example, I just, because here no more ground, so then the top of the chip is not working. So what you do, you need to do something. So you need to go like this. So this is for the return back, and this side is for the clock. If you need to check the clock, you one point you touch here, the other point is you see the resistance. So the resistance is for your clock. So if you touch this, so you can see your clock. So if you go to with the return back, you need to touch here. So right now we need to test this Hashboard, so exactly what is going on, and after then we put the measure to see together. So just we try to, so this on this side little bit to help. If I'm putting something like this, you can see, no, okay. So this one is right now is good. So I'm plugging. First of all, it need uh, 18 volts. So we fix 18. So this is done. So I need one oil cables because it's not here. So just a second. I take one oil cable from here. I think we have here, but I'm not sure. Oil cable. So sorry guys, because we don't have the oil cable here, so I bring one oil cable. So right now we need to plug this one. So let's go to try to see what is going on. So it's blocking in 42. So the 42 is exactly is this chip. So it's blocking in the 42. So right now we need to measure the value for this chip. So if I'm go to here, how can we test? So this is for the return back. This is for return back. So nothing is like 2. So if I'm go to the clock, so the other side is a clock. So just we touch here. The clock is here. So it gave me nothing right now. So if I'm coming the after then, so for this chip, yeah, for example, for this one, to go to see the clock is still here, you know. So what we do, so and the back side of this chip, we need to go to test. So for this case, we need some tools more, but I'm not sure here is nobody. Right? So okay, I'm trying from here to here. Okay. Excuse me. Just can you bring one, this one, the same one? Sorry. Thank you, man. So we try from here. We just check the clock. So the clock is exactly, if you see, is a two. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. So exactly, if you see here, you have the two resistance. If you see here, I think just we bullet. Yeah, is it here? If you see here is a two resistance. So the resistance is the one is for clock. So you just your ground is here. After then you go here on this side. So nothing right now because every point is good. So nothing. So right now nothing. So if I'm go to in that chip, we need to check clock for this chip. So we go a little bit back to see very well. So if I'm putting here, so I'm just checking the clock right now. So no clock, no clock, no clock. So we can reverse, nothing. So nothing. So we'll leave this domain. We come to the other side. So because this model is a little bit different. So this one, the clock is here. So just we go to the ground. We check with the clock. Okay. If I'm coming here, what we have? Okay. If I'm coming to check for this one, the return back here, what do we have? We have the 1.8, you know, just we need to go here and here. So right now, nothing. So what I'm doing from here to, so I'm coming just under here. So the return back is off. So the return back is off right now. So what I'm doing, I'm coming from here. to go this side to we find the return back where is off. So if I'm coming to check this place, so here nothing till right now. Okay, so if I'm go to this ground, what do you give me? So nothing. So I'm blocked here. So maybe my chip have the some problem. So I'm blocked here. So first of all, I'm checking everything here. After then we go to check the more parts. So I have the one resistance here. So I'm checking first of all my resistance. So just because their resistance is a very important resistance. So this is belong to for return back. And so this one is good. So if I'm coming to check this place, so still is this one is a 0, so I'm not sure I'm go to more far from them. So this one is good. So one of resistance here, this one too good. So what I'm doing first of all, I'm taking my parts. So this is for parts. So this one we cannot do. Just I'm adding one resistance and taking out the resistance we see. I think this is resistance. This is for parts, so we put aside. We don't want right now. This is the resistance. So in this we need to use the plug and we put back this one. So we need to put the side to cooling hub. We are right now what we do same thing with this one to cooling hub. #72. So this hashboard 72 and go 0 back. Just a little bit we wait. So sometime okay no. So check the dashboard is not hot no. So right now is a 0 again, but it's go 72 and he gave me back 0. So in just a second, the test is stopped. Okay. Uh, Sorry, because the tester he put new, so is stopping by itself. So this setting is on. So I'm off this one. So again we go. So this is a 72. So we wait some minutes. After then we launch the temp sensor. So if he gave me temp sensor, so it means it's okay. Directly we go to the temp sensor. So supposed to is okay, but I don't know. So this is the temp sensor is working. So right now again I'm taking the value for the return back. So if I'm coming here, so with this 1.7. So if you see right now, the tester, you can see very well. So the same point I'm touching and same point. So what we do, we go here. So this is the point. So if I'm go here, I'm touching with this one. So I'm taking 1.7. So I get it back 1.7. So this is 1.7. So I get 1.7. So if I'm go here, I'm checking for LDO. So for return for LDO 1.0.8. So this side you have the two resistance. So that resistance near and the capacitor is not this is for your 1.7. So the other one, the left side, and this is for clock, and this is for return back. So you have the two resistance. So every domain you have that, but this one little bit is hard for this because you don't have the space and you don't have the ground here on the top of the chip because is a glue. That's why it's a little bit hard to find the problem for this one. To if you anytime to go to measure the value, a little bit is hard, but it's not too much hard. So this hashboard actually fixing is very easy because this is an old version, but he's easy. It's not too much hard. So because today I'm taking that one and more like and 1 hour before I get that one, so I get it one right now. So I'm trying to with another one to see what is going on, so we can fix that another one. So this one is working right now, and after then the thing you need to put with the glue. You the top of chip little bit you need to add the glue. After then you need to leave for 24 hours. After then you can use your dashboard. So this one is done. We need to stop the test. So we need to go take another one. So this one is a okay. So right now, if you, for example, if you first of all you see some like that dashboard, you if you see here, you have this one resistance, and this is resistance. So this is very important. So if you see this one is coming from the chip, so this one belong and the clock and the return back because this resistance is broken. So what I test, this is not the value, this resistance. So if I check here, the clock is half, the return back is half. So the clock is coming from here, right? So if the clock is coming from here, if this resistance is not here, so is not working this domain, the clock and everything. So and also the return back is off in the 72 chips, the return back is off. So anytime you have the something this after then you need to go in the backside of dashboard. So you need to check your LDO. So here is your LDO. So this is your test point. So you need to check one by one your LDO. So this LDO is a 1 point hit, this one is a 0 point hit. This is for clock, this is for return back. So here same thing. If you see, this is one is for clock, one is for return back, but always you have the is like same like T17. You have the another LDO here because it's a 6 chip, you know. So one LDO is here, so all all of the same thing, but it's a little bit different, but is a more than hazy and T17 S17 plus. This is easier on that one. So this one is one hashboard is fix it. So we put aside, we take another one, we figure out what is the problem. So we go back here, we go here, we take another dashboard. And so we try this. So it don't have the return back from here. Still is a 0 this one. So the return back is here is a 0. So what I'm doing, just I'm doing something else. I'm just checking right now the resistance first. So we check all resistance here and the other side. So the other side we cannot test the resistance. So what we do, we need to take it out the two heatsink from here to hazily we can test the resistance. So what I'm doing, first of all, I'm taking out the two heatsink, this one and this one. After then we go to try to what is going on. Just but this one, if you want, you put the heat not a lot because it's a coming chip very hazy come out. You don't need a lot to heat. Maximum you need to put 430, 400 is the best for this one because this one is a glue. If you heat a lot, the chip is coming out with the etching. So maybe less than that, but me I'm working with the 400. So just I'm testing because this is my new dashboard. I take this one to work. So just I'm trying which heat is better than, but I think 400, 300, 350 is enough for him because you don't need heat too much because this is the glue, just little bit you heat is coming out. If you see, because the heat is a lot, the chip is coming with the etching out. So that's why me I say don't put it a lot. So right now what I'm doing is to take it out this chip back from etching. So this tool I use this one and slowly we take it out the chip. So the chip is out, the heatsink is right now free. So that's why you don't need to heat too much. So I'm go to 1 and 315 less heat. So here is okay. Just we try to this one, we see what is going on. So exactly is coming out with the chip with the heatsink is no way to do that, but exactly I don't know because never me work before that, but so just I'm doing so the chip is coming out, so I'm not using more that chip, I'm taking out another chip. So just I'm checking here what is going on. But first of all, we need to hard the chip. After then we check. So for resistance, we can test the resistance. So first of all, we go to check the resistance. So if I'm putting this one here, so actually it's 24, this one, right? Okay, I think this one is two resistance. So just I'm bring here. So which resistance? This one is a here. So is it between this and this? And so first of all, we check this one. So first of all, we check these two. So the two is a, so no is working. So this one is good. So this one is too good. So the important one is this one. So if this one is half, yeah, is working. This one. This one is too good. This one is too good. So they are for return back, but they are very important to test. If sometime you have the zero hashboard, yeah, for example zero ASIC, first of all you need to check this one because there's a belong to for return back. So if you don't have the return back, so first of all you need to check this one. So I'm test this one here. So this one is too good. So this one is good. So right now what I'm doing, so I'm taking out the chip and we add the chip. After then we see what is going on. First of all, I'm putting this hashboard inside to take out the chip from what we have here. So this one is go back. So we need to take it out two chips. So I'm coming, take it out two chips, maybe two, three chips I take it out. Maybe we need more than that, but right now we take some chip. All of time you doing this, so chip with the editing coming out. I don't know why. You see? So I'm taking out three chip in case we need more, but right now I'm taking out three is enough for us. I think three is enough for me today. So just this is for parts I'm putting here. So right now what I'm doing, I'm taking out the chip, but we need to leave it like this. But slowly the side of the chip, if you put this one, so if the glue is, so right now is coming out slowly. You see it's coming out. So You don't want to touch the chip right away. And just you take the chip. This one is good one. So we need to try this one to take it out. For example, if you push it a lot, if you force a lot, so the chip is broken, something like that. So that's why me, I tried this one, but I broke one chip. So you do need to, if you hit, let it to hit a little bit more, and after then with your knife to put in the backside, but don't pressure a lot. So because why? So my chip is broke, one is broken, and because me, I press a lot, I push a lot, so that's why the chip is broke. So this chip is right now is nothing, so I'm putting aside. So right now we have the two chip. So if you take it out the chip, after then you need to clean the chip. Where is the point? Where is the pin? So this side of the pin still you have the glue. So how can you clean this one? uh, so let's do it this, we show you how can you do clean. So this is the chip. Still you have the glue here, this point. So this is your pinpoint. So the here you have the glue. So if you install in the dashboard, so after then you cannot see. So because this side is glue, just you take your knife, just you do something like this. So all of glue is coming out. So after then the glue is coming out. So the next side you go here. If you see you have the glue here, just you need to do this. So the glue is coming out, and this side and the back side is no problem. So this is the back side of the chip, so we don't need to clean because we install again, we put again a glue. So this one is done, so we go to it another one, the same thing. So first of all we check you have the glue something. If you have, we just little bit we push, is a clean right now. If you see is the top of the chip, the side of the chip, the pin is a clean. So it's looking like a clean right now. So same thing the other side. So if you see here is the glue is still here. So if you install in the dashboard, so you cannot see the pin because the glue is covered this one. If you go to this side, you cannot see the pin. So what I'm doing, so same thing, we need to clean this one with a knife. But a little bit is a hard, but be careful, don't break your chip, and also slowly you need to clean this one. But this is easy in the dashboard, but I don't know this one. Anytime I try, so is coming out with cheap thing. So otherwise, if is a stay in the dashboard, the thing is coming out. So it's very easy to clean the chip in the on dashboard. So that's why I'm trying something like this. So here the chip is very clean right now. So the chip is clean, and this side is clean. So we need to use this one for this dashboard. So we need to add the chip here, but before we need to make sure everything is good. So right now I'm adding two chip here. but for this case we need to bring back microscope here. So for this case I'm using a small amount of wax and the chip. So just so I hit little bit hit because in the backside of this dashboard there's no etching, so that's why is coming out with the etching. Chip is coming out with the etching, so it's a normal, but it's not like S9, A4, A6. So there, if you anytime you hit, so the chip is not coming out with the etching because there's have in the backside etching. So right now one is installed, so I'm install another one. But after then I can show you how can you clean the top of the chip. So this is very easy, so we can show you that one too. So just we try this. So this one is done. So already I put it the chip. So one thing more. So how can you clean your chip? So the top of the chip, if you see, you have this still a glue. So how can you to do clean this one? So this one, the process is how can you clean to so like a new chip. So take it little bit heat, little bit. After then you take it out with a knife. You just try with a knife. So you can do this. So if you see the glue is going on, but slowly, don't break your chip and don't break something else. If you see right now the chip is looking like new. I'm hitting little bit more. So after then you need to clean with the alcohol little bit. So if you see this one is better than before, so you can add right now very easy the another etching. So right now you don't have the a lot the glue, but still you can clean more better than. So I'm trying to clean like a new chip. This is the process for cleaning the chip. So right now my chip is clean. So I'm eating little bit more. So this one is right now a new chip. Nobody can say is a used one. So for another one is the same process. You can do it. So this one is right the new chip. So If you take it out the chip from a use one hashboard, so is a like this. So between and this is too much different right now. So because if you see this one is I clean it, so this one is right now is like a new chip. So I'm trying to another one I install. I clean this one too. So just small slowly. So it's still you need heat. So this one is too is a clean right now. But be careful, don't broke your chip because the other side is here, capacitor resistance. Don't touch your knife to here because otherwise there's moving. But there's another big issue, but actually you don't want to broke something, you know. So this one is too done. So is right now the clean chip is like a new chip, so I'm cleaning a little bit more. So I just clean here. So right now that one we wait to cooling up. So if you see my chip is like a new, is not the used one. So this is the process for the cleaning for the chip. So just you want to do something like this is for me is the best, but I don't know. You heard what you think. So I clean this chip. So I put it already. So I'm putting aside to cooling up. I'm taking another one to see what is going on with this one, another one. So we let it here. So this one is done. So I'm putting this side. This one is for this. So another one we take it. So the other one is working actually is a good, but before I saw is a zero. So right now is not a zero. Just I'm testing it quickly. The test point I'm got with the test point we test. So if it don't have the same problem, we cannot touch nothing. So this one is good here. Yeah, it's nice. So is a this one actually. Yeah, 1.8. You have the also the clock is here. So just we check in here. We have something. So 1.7. And if we go to clock we have here. So this dashboard is actually is working. So just I'm launching a temperature sensor to see temp sensor is on, you know. So the temp sensor is too on. So we can do nothing for this dashboard. So because it's a working dashboard, so we never touch them. So that's why me I ask you about this because why they're scamming with if you taking out the chip. So why is coming out the chip with the heatsink? Because the backside you don't have the heatsink. So this is a normal, but you need to be careful about the heatsink if you take it out. So don't push it a lot, otherwise you broke your chip like what I did. I broke same thing. So don't push it a lot here, just relax and put it a little bit hot so the glue is open, so it's coming out easily. Otherwise you broken your chip. But this exactly you need something knife like that, the tools. So you can find this one very easy in Amazon and any shop. You can find this one very easy. So this one is done. So we we don't need to touch this one. So I'm taking out this one. I'm putting aside this one because this one is good. So this one is cooling up. I don't know. Yeah, is a good, is a cooling up. So we try this one to see. So it gave me one error peak. So just a second, we take it out, we put back to see. So right now is good. If I go here, oh sorry, I'm not on the power. Just a second, we stop again, we try to see. So just we check the value here, 16. So right now is a here some problem. So just I'm checking here if we have all value here. After then I'm go for this one. So just we check here what we have for 7. So this one with for the return back, we have exactly what we need. We have here. So if I'm go with this one too, we have the return back. So just I'm check here the return back we have here too. So right now this one have the problem because already and this one and so is this one and this one. So this is our domain. So the problem is here and 60 and between 55 and this one. So why there's not on? I'm checking this one after then because it's a coming, the way of the return back is coming like that. It go here and after then it come back here. So this is a 55, this is a 16. So here I have the problem between this and this. So here if you see 54 too much is block is like whatever. So I'm just checking this one after then I'm go with this one. So first of all we check the return back for this one. So the return back for this one, what do we have, is good. So 1.7 we have here. Just for this one we check 1.7. So 1.7 we have. Just I'm checking for the clock. So clock 2 we have. Sometimes something you see is like this. Just he need a little bit to hit this one. So they are just little bit you need heat because their dashboard is coming too much hard because in the backside they don't have the heatsink. That's why they're doing this. So what I'm doing, so just you need to do your place like your table clean and you put this one and you see is a same place. So nothing is heatsink is not in the down up. So after then you need to try this one. So is a here between this and this we have the problem here and here. So what I'm doing, I'm just hitting from backside, I'm pushing from here, not from up. So just I'm trying to everything is fine. So after then I'm hitting from here to here and from backside, not from front. We cannot from here because we cannot press. So this is level. I'm putting same thing like this. I'm looking everything is a good place. So after then F is not, just we can try to see everything is level. So something like this. So I'm eating from backside, not from front. So first time hit this one and I'm pushing down. So just I'm hitting little bit for this one. because there's like just only he need little bit heat to the soldering is go back to his own place. That's it. So I'm heat here and I'm coming here. So right now, if you hit, you don't need to move the dashboard. Otherwise, it's very hot. So if you take out the dashboard, maybe the heatsink is you have the weight. So the chip you cannot hold the heatsink. It coming dropping down the heatsink with the chip too. So you need to work more, but you don't need to touch. So just a little bit you calling up. After then you take it. So just we try to calling hub here. After then we take it to put in back phone and we try again. So this one is a little bit okay. Just I'm putting in a big phone. So yeah, if you see some that case, you have the 2-3 way to resolve that one. So one thing, you just take it out the heatsink from here with the chip and same chip, the place you clean and same chip you put back is working. But sometimes it's not working. Sometimes the way that this one just little bit you hot after then is working. Sometimes that one you need to put in the microwave and you the temperature sensor the temps you put some hot after then you work, but this one maybe for sure I'm not sure 100% but maybe it's work like that, but some dashboard I see is working. If I'm doing that is working, so just we try again. '53 is come back. So what I'm doing, so the problem I know is here somewhere. 54, 53, 54. So we check 16 first. What we have in the 16. So 16, if I go 16, the return back 1.7. He have it here and the clock. The clock too he have it. So I'm coming here and we check this one. So this one too is good. If I'm coming for this one to check the clock. So the clock he have it already. So right now I'm trying something else. So a block 1, 2, 3, 4 here. But they need, oh no, otherwise we broke the chip. We need to give it heat a lot. No, this chip is too is broke. So we need right now a chip again. So actually I'm using this one to see what is going on with this one, because we try with this one. Don't give it heat a lot for this one, because if you give it heat a lot, the next chip maybe is making a problem, because this is very the backside is not the thing. So if you give it heat a lot, maybe this chip after then. So right now we have the 53 and between 54. So if you heat a lot this one, maybe this one is the soldering is go weak, and after then you have the problem here. So don't heat a lot, just heat, give the normal. If you see the pin is shining, just take it out your heat. So I'm heat this one, I put the chip back, so I'm trying to clean a little bit. So my chip is clean, slowly, so that's why, but we need a clean. So is clean, this chip is too clean, so we let it to cool this one. Right now I'm using this one with the fan. So we go to test again to see. So this time is 0. We stop the test to see the chip, what is going on with the chip. So the big problem this one is having. They need to use this one. So we need to. So this chip make a problem. So that's why me and take it out the chip, just a little bit of heat, and we put back the chip. So I get this one, but their dashboard is to fixing is very easy because there's the chip is if you install the chip is quick, if you take it out the chip is quick, everything is you do quick, but it's a little bit just you need to take care about heat, how much you making a heat. So just only take care about that one, that's it. So this dashboard I launched the temp sensor. So right now we have the problem with the temp sensor. You see one temp sensor is flashing, so the 4 temp sensor is off. So this one is off. So right now this one is 2 is flashing. So just we need to quickly we go to figure out this one. So what is going on exactly? So first of all, what I'm doing, I'm going to check the return signal. So the return signal, if you see, the return signal is not very well, is off. So the return signal is here is playing. So this chip, just we go first with the resistance. So first of all, we go to the resistance. So the resistance, okay. So is it this chip? So this chip I put it so that one is not work very well because here is a no return signal. So I'm trying something else. So just I'm checking for this one. The return signal is almost set. So if I'm coming here, okay, but still the board is green. So 1.7. So 1.7. Suppose we have the 1.7 here, but we don't see 1. So right now we have the 1.7. So again we go to launch time sensor, and we go to see launch time sensor, and we check here. So it still is good. So right now no moving, nothing. And if we go to the clock, so clock is here. So everything is working. So nothing is. So clock is here. Everything is here. So and this I have the 3 hashboard. One is good. So the 2 is broken. So is a fix it right now. So any question you have it, just contact us at Decentral. And thanks to you watch my video. And thank you very much for that. And any dashboard you have, any question you have, just you contact us on Decentral. We can help you. But this dashboard really is very easy. Just you need to for the point at the test point, just you need to be careful about the test point. The test point is very important because somebody if some people is working in you, so you don't know where is exactly the test point. So how can you find the ground? So the ground is here, the ground. So this is for return back, this is for clock. So your clock is here, return back is this one, so your ground is here. So you see the capacitor, so there's you can touch the ground from here. So some people you don't know, so just you only plug here, after then you go to the ground. If you do this here till here, you can get last domain, you can get one point ahead the two last 2 minutes. So after then is a minusing, is a year coming like a 14, 16, 12, 9, 4, and here is a 3.3. So that's why this is the main thing is here. So your ground. So all of time you check from here the ground, and you go to figure out where is this is stopping. So thank you guys, you watch my video, and again, so any video I'm making, so I'm just as my one question, you have any problem, anything, just contact us decentral, we can help you. And thank you very much, have a good evening. So the maybe the next video, maybe like I don't know exactly, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, we show you more about for some another dashboard, but right now we don't have another dashboard, so maybe we today we try to with some another dashboard. So for now, so they understand, and thank you very much, and